For the past 30 days, I've been using my brother's professional training routine to see just how good I can get in 1 month. This is episode 5 of the road to semi-pro. Sorry for the gap between uploads. I was in the US to see my brother play against Arsenal in the MLS All Stars game, and I'm slow as fuck at editing. In the last episode, I played some of the worst football to grace your screens. If you want to see someone play like they've got 2 left legs and no depth perception, then give it a watch. Into day 25, we're playing 6-a-side, and I'll start off by putting this lad on blast. Last week it was Ed, this week it's this guy. Absolutely no one is safe, especially when you put in a masterclass like this one. These sorts of things, they don't go unnoticed. I mean, I've got to give credit where credit's due. Just look at this composure, lad. Take your points. And just to top it off, it's me doing the damage here, putting him in a spin cycle. We've all been there before. Now on to the game, starting off with the good clips and then the bad as usual. Today, I knew I was due for a good game after the past few stinkers. It was only a matter of time. That being said, there was definitely a big gap in the quality of defending compared to the semi-pros I was playing against 3 days before. But it's minutes in the legs, which is what we need after all, and time to enjoy my football without putting too much pressure on myself, because that's when I feel like I play my best and I'm just out there enjoying myself. And as you can see, I am doing exactly that. And I mean, this here is some of the laziest defending I've ever seen, and a great finish to top it off. This chap literally just walked into that nutmeg. There's a few times in this game where I got the ball and no one was in front of me, so I just ran with the ball myself. Seemed to be working out. Here I'm just turning on the burners and slotting it in near post. But it's getting to that time of the game. Here come the bad clips. And I'll be honest, lads, there weren't really that many today, but those that were bad were pretty damn bad. Like, I just refused to use my left foot in times when I really should be. Again, need to use my left foot there, and this last clip I should be squaring it, but I'm just a little greedy guts. On to day 26, which is endurance day, starting with a leg workout, then into an 8-a-side game, and what a day for it so it was. I went out with the same mindset of just trying to enjoy myself, and that I did. I felt like I had a lot of energy just running and driving with the ball, taking people on, and then finding the back of the net, which is what I'm best at. I was skilling boyos, I was getting assists for own goals, and it goes without saying again that the level of defending is not the same level that I can expect in the next game, which will be the last game of the series. Absolutely lovely pass there, pulling the strings from the midfield. But now we're on to the bad clips, and I think the key here is decision making, not necessarily technique, which I feel like I have massively improved on personally, but just about knowing when to release the ball at the right time, when to shoot, when not to shoot, when to pass, and just to stop dribbling into danger. On to day 27, it's low intensity day where we do wall drills, just working on our first touch and passing, then into an optional upper body workout. Day 28 is prep day, the day before the game. We just do plyometrics to get a bit of activation. And just like that, we're on to the final game of the series. We're playing another team of semi-pros in a preseason game, just like last week, but let's hope this time it goes better for myself. Straight into it, I've already had 2 shots, 2 chances in the first few minutes of the game. I'm seeing a lot of the ball, and that's a big thing for me, especially as a wide player. If I don't get many touches at the start of the game, I can find it hard to get settled, but when I get my first good look at goal, I take my chance well. We also have the goalkeeper's footage. Shout out to Bader. He's a great keeper and plays futsal on London Movement's team. He's also a great guy. All in all, I felt like the work in the past month was finally coming together, as seen by great finishes like this one. Now that's been a whole month in the making, like not everyone can do that. Little Meg there, and you can probably tell I'm enjoying myself, especially compared to the performances I put in the last video. Absolute swings and roundabouts. There, another goal for me, side foot into the side netting when no one closes me down. Now this clip here, I feel like before I would have just whipped that ball into the box, but I lift my head up and no one is there, so I pull it back, and it's the small things like that. I used to just lose my head and the ball for the team, and I'm not saying I don't make bad decisions. Those are my bread and butter on and off the pitch, but I'm definitely improving in my decision making. Another thing is that I've built up a bit of stamina, because if I'd seen this much of the ball and had to do this much running at the start of the month, I know I would be panting on the sideline and pretending to tie my shoes just to catch a breath. This free kick here, boys, in my head I'm thinking if I put that top bins, that's the whole series save. Like, we have the clip to top it all off, but I put it just over like a donkey unlucky. And to end this game on an absolute classic, my GoPro runs out of battery, just like in the first game. Talk about a full circle moment. And even better, I score probably the best goal of the series, nutmegging the right back and then dinking it over the keeper to get the hat trick. Let's put that in slow-mo and just enjoy the last clip of the series. Day 30, that is the series done, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did making it. It's been so good just improving both technically and physically. Obviously stamina over the past 30 days, massive. In the grand scheme, 30 days is nothing, so it's about continuing on from here. In terms of the next steps, I have been offered a trial by a semi-pro team, so we're gonna try get that done before the preseason ends. So follow my socials and subscribe so you don't miss what happens there. Until next time, guys, take it easy and have a good one.